Brotherhood of Chaos.
And then after that, we would go in. He would infiltrate the like theological talking to people kind of view, and I was going to be the one who stole magic items for the Brotherhood of Chaos and did small tasks. But before I did that, I had to do the initiation, right?
Right.
So I would have
What?
gone with initiation with Snaps and watched him control water all these motherfuckers and kill them.
Right.
And then for the tower blow up, I would have gotten together a team of 6 and created a heist where I stole explosives from one of the alchemist places, and then I would probably get inside of the tower by using my stealth skills, take out all of the guards, and then have
There's no guards. There's no guards in
okay,
this town. Remember.
okay, take out
So
whoever's there though,
okay. So
and then
hold on. Before we
I,
progress, hold on. You have to somehow get alchemical explosives.
yeah,
How are you going to go about that?
I, I'd either make it my own because I have a poisons kit and an alchemist kit, so I could do it
Okay.
that way, or I would go to one of the I might even go to the Brotherhood of Chaos what's it called, the armor shop where the kebab of 6,000 was that guy and asked
You go
for
talk to Three
uh,
Handed Derek and see if he can
yeah, I
help you
talked
make
to
some
him.
alchemy. Go and roll a d20.
9.
Okay.
9.
So he's able to give you like the power of 1,000 snap rocks.
So nothing crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, snaps.
Huh?
Are you going to try and help him in some way, shape, or form to blow up this tower?
If that was the
Yeah.
issue, then I have something called catapult. It's a new spell that I picked up
Okay.
where I can use basically force magic to pick up an item and throw it
Okay.
like a catapult.
So
So
Okay.
you're
I would
catapulting
probably pick.
snaps.
No, I'm
No.
catapulting explosives at this tower. Is the tower made out of stone?
Yes.
Then I would probably, like I said, go inside, infiltrate. I would still find magic. I'd find a keg of gunpowder or something.
Okay. So you go through the black market and find yourself a
Yeah.
keg of black. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
I'd ask Theo or something to do that, and then I would go in there, light it up, and throw fire in there, and get it all together. Use my mage hand to light it so that I'm not in the tower when it happens.
Okay. Do you ever find out your actual contract for Theo? Because you said that you were after Theo the mage, but it's not the right Theo.
No, I never would. I never would have figured it out.
Okay, so you let your contract burn.
No, I would haven't figured it out yet.
Okay, okay.
And then
So
two other things I want.
there's still a random person named Theo you have to kill.
Yeah.
Okay,
Before I even do that, I wanted two things to do. Before I wanted to meet up with Vig, and I wanted to train in train in combat with him.
okay. At what time of the month?
I don't know, probably winter.
Winter comes every month.
Every month.
Winter.
Hellfire's literally 2 days a week.
That's why I didn't say anything. It said winter. I don't want to be anywhere near Hellfire. I'd be in the complete opposite.
Okay.
I'm just frolicking around in the middle.
And I would like to practice with my rapier, my dagger, and
Okay.
practice with him.
Do you take the poison off of it?
Yes, I don't have any poison on it.
You still have your disappearing poison off of it.
It's how I think of it is injecting. Like I click the button and when I hit, it injects into them. That's how I think. How you explained it to me.
Okay.
Because you said it was like an
There's
inject.
a button that codes it, and it stays coded until you take it off.
Well, I used it so it would be not coded anymore.
Okay. So you had a D8 charge for that coding.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll a D8 to tell me how many codings you have left on it.
8.
Okay. So apparently that didn't count. So cool. So I guess when you kill someone and they disappear, that doesn't it's still there. So okay.
And I wanted to talk to you about at level 4. I took something called Martial Adept, which was a feat,
Okay.
but I don't have my notes on Martial Adept anymore.
Okay.
Is there a way I could just switch that out for the two-handed dual wielding feat instead, so that I could practice with Vig and get that instead?
You're trying to change feats.
Because I don't remember. I just had it as Martial Adept. That's all I have written. I forget exactly what I did. 'Cause
Okay.
I didn't, we were still so new. I didn't know how feats work,
Right.
and now that I know how they work, I wanted to ask if I could do that differently. Since now that I know what D&D is and how this game works.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well, I'll tell you what. How about you and Vig roll d20s
Okay.
and to see, or we just ask Vig if he likes to, if he would allow you to train with him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So go and roll two d20s, one each, and we'll see
Big's nice to some people.
how efficient it is.
11.
Leody, what'd
Did
you
we
get?
add anything?
Nope. Just what'd you get, Leody?
16.
Okay. So Vig isn't the best teacher, but you're able to kind of pick up the mechanics from him.
I'm trying to get used to attacking a combat creature with a shield. That was my
Yep.
goal, basically. Because he uses a big shield, right?
Sometimes.
Mhm.
So, and I wanted to get, this would be that I get used to run with a rapier and a dagger. So getting used to
Right.
the two-handed weapon fighting.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm cool with it.
And then I did want to meet with Vincent at the end of the year.
Okay.
And I wanted to come up to him. I haven't talked to him like all year, really. And I wanted to come up to him and be like, talk very elegantly through my year of training for magic and arcane, and be like, "Oh, my dear Vincent, I have acquired knowledge of intellect. Would you like to go with me to the whorehouse and gain fun?"
Gain fun.
It's still not there yet.
Plus,
Yeah.
so much more fun.
Of course, I've still been playing my musical instrument the whole time, so I'll go with you. Definitely
And,
enjoyed.
and I would like to go on a like elegant bachelor party night with Vincent and
Okay.
drinking and playing music and at the very end like have like literally like a full weekend of him just getting drunk and going
binge.
crazy. Yeah, binge basically. Yes.
So you said bachelor party, right? So is
Yeah.
Leody falling in love or attached physically to Leo?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Or Theo?
Sorry, you broke up there at the end. I
Is
couldn't hear
she
you.
is Leody attached to Theo?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, Snaps has the ability to hear you
Yeah.
people.
And after when I at the last day of the binge, I would say, Vincent, do you know somebody by the name of Theo? And ask if he knows, because he probably was the people person and met all these people during the year. So,
Because your contract was a Theo in Lamentia, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
so I would think Vincent as the people person, a bard, meets lots of people. I would ask him.
I would have met a lot of people because I tried
Yeah.
to play neutral. I would kind of meet people from all the different.
Exactly what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
So, Vincent, I actually need 2 d20 rolls from you. Go and roll one roll first,
All right.
and you can add your performance to it.
So 10.
And then, do you have anything for like a performance?
Yeah, it's 10.
Okay.
Like I add 10, so I got a 6, so 16.
Okay. So you have earned 160 gold from playing it throughout the year. And these bars,
160 gold.
160 gold.
All right, cool.
And now I need you to do a roll. What probably modifier should we put on this for like knowledge of finding people? Insight or investigation? Let's do investigation.
All right, so
I was thinking
I-
persuasion, but okay.
I'm
Is
going
this
to
a
add half
bond?
of my proficiency to my non-proficient checks because
Jack of all
bard
trades. Yep.
human. So investigation. I got a 21 plus 1.5,
One and a half.
so 22.5.
Okay. So, with the half of extra knowledge, just a little bit more, just a tip, um, you are able to have said that as you're performing in the Lonely Stump and perusing around the town this past year, that you ran into a gentleman named Theo. Um, he actually works in the underground as kind of a cheap arms dealer. He would kind of be like a fisherman that scourges the lake, takes all the armor of the people that have died in the lake from the slad and resells the armor.
Hmm. Kind of sounds like Snopes.
Do you tell me that, Vincent?
Well, no, you killed like all the people, then you parted the water, looted all their shit.
Necessary evil. Their lives were necessary.
Yeah, I will relay that to Leone and say, which Theo are you talking about?
The one that's not a wizard.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Perfect. Thank you, my good friend. I will see you tomorrow. And I would go and invite this arms dealer to. I would say, hey, I found some really cool armor, but it's hidden. I need some help grabbing it. Can you come with me to go grab it? It's in this cave.
Hey Leone.
Yeah.
And make sure you fill up your canisters while you're doing it.
Okay.
Aren't you supposed to be getting married?
He's got a whole year.
Yeah.
They're
So
engaged.
I would go meet with this guy.
Okay, and now
say those
your assassin schemes.
What?
Your assassin schemes in the past have been
Incredible, I know.
unique.
Unique.
What do you need?
Just let this happen. Just
Okay.
listen to what I'm saying. I got a plan. I already got a plan. Does he follow me to this cave?
Roll a d20. This is gonna be the effectiveness of your plan.
17. Nice.
Okay.
Is it deception?
Nope, it's just flat roll.
Okay, because I'm trying to deceive him.
Well, we're doing it as one roll because it's a long time. 17.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay. So he'd follow me to this cave, and then I would point to a place further down the way, and I'd say, "Listen, you hear that?" And then I would cast Mold Earth, which allows me to move Earth within 30 feet of me and just make it rumble. I make like a rumbling of Earth, and then he'd be like, "Yeah," and I'd be like, "Yeah, that's what the armor is. There's some armor back here, but it's hidden in this trap zone." He'd go check it out, and as soon as he would go check it out, I'd stab him with my dagger and then stab him with my dagger. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Very plain and simple. Took him to the cave and stabbed him with the dagger.
Oh, guy with the dagger.
Is there a coating on this dagger?
Yeah.
No, I'm not
That's
gonna
the one that makes him vanish from the plane of existence.
Well, no.
No, I'm not
He
doing
said he took that off, so there's no poison on this, right?
No, there's no poison.
Okay.
Oh, you made sure you got all of it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you successfully stab this guy in the back, and he falls down dead. You can pull
Okay.
out your black contract, and you can see that the name on it scrolls across and kind of flares up like it did before, and then vanishes.
Okay. I take my soul vial,
Mhm.
put it to the side and inside the hold it up to the wall and use mold earth and kind of hold it in place.
Okay.
And then I mold earth and lift it up and then put his body underneath it and just keep doing that for like 100 feet, just molding earth down below, and burying his body.
Okay.
Mold earth is a cantrip I have.
Okay.
I just
Wow.
picked it up. I'm super excited about it.
Clearly.
So Yeah.
Cool.
that's what I'm
fun.
doing for Leone's year adventure.
All right.
Hope you
So
liked it.
at the end of the year, you can come back, and that canister is full.
Yeah, I'd pick it up.
Oh, nice. That's another 200.
I give it to you, Vincent, for helping me with my information.
You got it. Thank you.
And then it goes on to Vig. What are you doing for a year, Vig?
I
Quit.
quit. No. All right. See you next time, guys.
Oh, you got me in your employ.
No, I'm just planning on doing bounty hunting under the name, or not under the name, but under the company of Insecure Securities.
Okay.
Try and up the reputation of the company solo, because nobody else wants to fucking do that, you box.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna help you.
Joking
We're all
aside.
exploring
Uh-huh.
alternate means of.
No,
recovering funds.
but yeah, I'm planning on doing that, and then bounties that I do kill, I plan on using them as blood sacrifices.
Okay.
Repeat.
Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Uh-oh.
20.
19.
Okay. So conveniently, you somehow manage to kill someone every month around the time that you have to. You kind of just knock them unconscious, throw them in a cart, take it to the Gray Manor, and then just hack them to pieces. And say thank you to your wonderful fire god and continue on.
Bathe in their blood.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go.
All right, go ahead and roll me.
Way to go, yeah.
Let's see here. Let's do like a d12.
D12.
Hey, I didn't get to roll any money too, so.
You didn't really do any money generating activities.
9.
Shit.
All right, so through your bounties, you've earned 900 gold.
Hold on. I give you bardic inspiration. Add a D8.
Can't do it for this roll.
BS.
But why?
On.
As in, you are in a rogue town doing bounties. People are willing to pay to get people dead. So, cool. All right, so I guess we'll kind of end here with both Leote and Snaps finishing the completion of the Brotherhood of Chaos initiation testing. You were able to, Vincent, you were able to get enough souls and be able to communicate with Christ, where you have earned yourself the book, the Tome of Evil.
Book of Vile Darkness. It's time to play some metal, you guys.
You've basically gotten the Necronomicon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna see how this goes.
I'll subtract another 1,000 gold.
Or
We still have a few
souls.
hundred.
Souls. 1,000 souls.
Yeah, souls.
Okay.
Oh, DJ,
Hmm?
I'm giving you all my gold. Oh, Vig, I'm giving you all my gold.
Yeah.
So you get 273 gold. I don't want to hold on to any gold after I get this book.
Okay.
There's you're kind of holding on to the money anyway, and there's a lot of like negative shit that's associated with the book.
Alright. Leote, I'm going to give you 2 vials of Wish Granter.
Oh, that is actually something we need to address. Did you drink and use any of the vials?
Absolutely.
Only when making sacrifice.
When did you give him the vials?
After our training.
As soon as he turned around, I took it.
Okay,
Oh no!
hold on.
We were like,
That's
good done
not
fighting. He's
good,
like,
man.
they're good fight. Be like, oh, thank good job fighting. Like, oh, thanks, man.
Want some freaking drugs?
Let's give him an intervention, you guys. This dude's got a problem. Like, literally has taken everything that's been put in front of him.
I can
Alright,
just see Vic,
So,
like,
in
literally
case you
dragging
guys
him
don't
to
know
my
what
tent.
Wish Granter is, it is an illegal drug made of numerous ingredients. It is considered extremely addictive.
Great.
Let's see here. And basically, taking it, a lonely rogue may hallucinate their party members being nicer to them. A self-loathing tiefling may see themselves as a human, or a poverty-struck monk may hallucinate an empty chest being filled with gold. I need you to do a wisdom check for me, Andy. Or Leote.
Check for save.
Save.
No, so you're doing this while we're all still around you, right?
No, it's just Vig and... What'd you get?
That's what's funny.
Oh wow.
So
Really
you,
lucky.
Yeah.
you
Damn.
can you can take the drug Wish Granter for the first few times and just enjoy in the hallucinations because you've had the more severe version of Wish Granter that's not diluted down, pure acid from the hag. You can
I
kind
would
of
immediately
understand
go
what you're doing.
find Vincent after I did this and start our bachelor party.
Yes. You also have the vial of acid res still with you. You still have about half of the vial left.
Of what?
The potion of poison resistance, which is actually just acid, but it does give you poison res.
Yeah, strength.
But you will trip on acid.
Nice.
So for the next 3 times that you use Wish Granter, right, you will actually gain 10 temporary hit points.
What?
Because you have an immunity to the addictiveness of it. It actually helps you.
Bruh, it's addictive.
That is exhilarating. I am so excited.
That's exhilarating.
That wizard training already in action. So,
Jeez.
all right.
Just
Yep.
during combat, it's gonna be.
Let's go!
It provides a numbing, pain-killing effect to the user, granting them 10 temporary hit points, replenished every minute.
Every minute.
Every minute?
Yeah.
Dang.
What?
I'm
That's
just saying.
legit.
I'm just saying 10 hit points though, because he's avoided the addictive part of it. So we're doing not the negative,
Right.
but just the
Otherwise,
positive.
he needs to continue to make
Yeah.
it.
Otherwise, you
repay.
guys are spending an emerald every week.
We can make it. We'll have to fund a lonely self franchise.
I don't know. That's some dangerous shit, man.
Hey man, you're
Finally,
screwing
the
around
drug
with the
agrees.
Necronomicon.
Yeah, to be fair, I can't talk. I'm literally carrying a
You're
book.
literally carrying a book of death.
Yeah, man.
And Vincent, when do you
Uh-huh.
want to date you getting that book?
I want to
The
get
end of the year?
that at the end of the year.
Okay.
I want to be like, guys, just so you know, I found something of great power.
Which is mine.
Oh,
Please.
also, I wouldn't recommend touching it, as there only needs to be one of us that deals with the negative effects.
So you are telling your party that you have it.
No, he hasn't told us what it is.
Hmm.
He's just telling us he's got
Well,
an item of
I
power.
want to get this figured out first. Have you told your party that you have the Book of Evil, Death, and Destruction?
I'll tell them that Sepulchrist has given me a book that I can use, that he is attuned to me, and it's a bit dangerous, but I won't.
You don't give them
Probably
details. You said you found a book from Sepulchrist.
I think that's details. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's an ancient book.
Cool.
Okay. Anyone have any questions? I think we're going to call it tonight.
Does my feet switch over from martial arts or to the two fighting?
Two fighting.
Two weapon fighting.
Two weapon fighting. Yep.
Wait, so didn't you already have the ability to fight with two weapons?
I
There-
do.
There's extra
But
benefits. if
There's
you
a
have the
feat. It just gives me like 10 extra feet of movement, and it makes me.
Oh.
And it gives me, I think, a +1 to initiative or something like that. But
I think
It's
you
just
also
fun.
you can apply your bonuses to your offhand now and stuff too.
yeah,
So.
that's why I wanted it because it's
Gotcha.
so
That's fun.
All right.
yeah.
Good job, guys.
Cool.